Hey everybody, it's time once again for another exciting episode of the Chelada Boys. And this week, we're going to sit back and talk about whatever comes into mind. Maybe a little bit of mysterious Starlink or Neuralink or, whatever others. Enjoy. Hey everybody, it's your boy, Dylan.
This is Posh.
And we are the Chelada Boys.
Yes, we are.
Posh Baloney.
How you doing,
Cheers,
brother?
my man.
Yeah,
Welcome back to the Dome.
Oh, man. Always good to be back. Love it here. It's my favorite spot, my home away from home.
This is the oasis.
The fortress of solitude, if you will.
Let's get a little closer if we can.
Yeah, let me move my...
Think? Yeah. And we'll
Oh, look at that. I'm big.
Oh, my God. That's what she didn't say.
Oh, I thought she was going to give me mad props for a second.
That's what she said, dog. I know. Bitch, I know you lying. I know Posh dick big as a motherfucker.
Got that thigh slapper.
That motherfucker knees stay bruised.
My dad's listening now, so we got to...
Oh, is he?
Yeah, we got to stop talking about my penis.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, hey. Yeah,
you
he gets
get
it
it
honest.
Yeah.
He gets it honest.
You get it honest.
My boys. So, Posh, what's up with you, brother?
Man, doing good. Doing real
good.
good. It's been a good week. It's been nice outside. Got the new phone. What's up?
Everybody hit up Posh it.
No, don't do it. I'm not giving my number out, but yes. My little I'm back part of civilization.
He's a part of the
bit.
world
Yeah.
again.
So
Yeah. Posh is connected.
no longer caveman in it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you want my number, fuck off. So
It is
yeah. 4.
9-6.
But yeah, man, things are going good. I've been enjoying this weather, and I'm really looking forward to spring and Camp Shitface coming up.
We keep talking about it. We talk about it every week. But listen, when we do our podcast, we are a week closer every time to Camp Shitface. And I want you to know that is heavily in the back of our minds about it's coming up on us. Where are we at now? 63 days?
63, I believe.
63
And
days?
also our group chat, which is
Stays lit.
Camp Shitface group chat. Yeah, stays active all the time. So it's just like a constant reminder. Like today, the guys were writing paragraphs, like telling us, like, this is what I want Camp Shitface to be like. It's early morning. There's
62.
fog. Yeah.
Yep.
62 days. Let's go. Ooh, I can't wait.
I was trying to like paint a picture for everyone's mind. Like, just picture it. You waking up in your tent, the aroma of cooking bacon fills your nose, and you can. What woke you was the sound of an opening beer and the crackle of a fire.
Yeah, it put me there, man. It really did. It was like it really put me in the moment. And when smell is like the most connected to your memory.
Absolutely.
So like anytime I smell smoke now, or even just like hot dogs being roasted over fire, I automatically go back to Camp Shitface.
Yes.
Like I'm just like I'm there.
Yes.
I'm there.
Anytime somebody mentions Can Jam,
Yeah.
it's like Camp Shitface.
Brings it up. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love.
But you guys didn't come here to hear about Camp Shitface, or did you? We'll probably talk about it some more, I'd say.
Probably in 61 days we'll be talking about it. It'll be a whole podcast.
61 days is gonna be lit because I'm gonna be down here giddy about how tomorrow we're
Uh-oh. I got
We're
the
going.
hiccups.
got the hiccups. Let me ask you something. Something that was kind of in my mind earlier. The Neuralink.
Speaking of in your mind.
Yeah. I know that one of the reasons that they're trying to make it is because to assist with like Alzheimer's and shit like that, to like refire the brain back up.
Or if you're like a paraplegic or something like that.
Get you to walk again or some shit. But if they expanded beyond that, so the medical reason will be the reason that people accept it.
That's the foot in the door.
Yes.
That's how they get into humanity to like pitch this idea. Like, hey, we're going to help handicapped people and people with dementia or Alzheimer's or even blindness or deafness, anything. They can almost re-hardwire your brain with this Neuralink thing. So he says. But
make those connections that disconnected.
I definitely think that is their foot in the door to make this okay. And then like after they start to see the progress, that's when phase 2 is in operation. Now everybody can get one.
And then they market it like for the joy of it, I guess we'll say. They're
for the money.
For the money.
For
but
that
for the
guapo.
hobby of it. I don't know. You're getting on there, or you're not even getting on there. You're always on there. Then you got this shit planted in your brain, and you're always on there.
I think my brain is too sporadic for that.
Whenever I first heard about like the brain implant, whatever, first thing I'm thinking is just like it's like uploading information into my mind and all this other shit. Really, what it's doing is it's just like, at least the way they're advertising it is, it's for like a medical reason. Like it is making, because I mean we're electric. Mm-hmm. Humans are electric, so it's going to use this little electric to send these pulses to reconnect, make these connections that are like, that's what happens when you learn something new. Like you don't know how to do it, then you practice it, and then you practice it, and then you make that connection in your brain, and then it's just
you got a synapse there.
You know how to do it.
Your brain can go straight to it.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So that is just like a quick bypass of the time that it potentially could take, or just if it could even happen.
Right.
Makes it to where it can happen. But what I'm thinking when I first hear about it, it's like a brain implant. I'm going to be able to like watch movies in my head and listen to music in my ears.
Well, he did say that like recalling a memory would be like a photo playback. Like
that would be dope.
Yeah. And
that
then
would be dope.
Also, your brain is going to function the same speed as like a quantum computer now. So like you're going to be cyborg smart if you get to this thing.
You know, before I was like, everybody, when you hear it, it's like it's a freaky thought. It is a freaky thought. Everybody's like, "No, man, I'd never do it. No, I wouldn't do it." Well, I think it would be super beneficial, and I was 100% on board before. But now with the Russia and all this shit that's going on, and how they've just shut down their economy, and there's no kind of like electronic pay or anything like that anymore, what would have to happen to where they just shut my fucking brain down from the home base, whatever the fuck you want to call it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nope, I don't think I could do it now. I was way on board before until...
Well, what if they installed automatically a kill code in that thing? It's just like standard
Shut your
practice.
brain off.
Standard practice to put a kill code in there. So if they ever catch you, hey, so-and-so is on the run,
Breaking
just
a
robbed
law,
a bank,
criminal,
just something,
like
bloop,
that.
delete. You just hit the ground.
That is freaky as fuck.
No, thank you.
I don't think I would like to be part of that.
Also, I have to wonder, can they get hacked? Can someone hack your brain once you have a piece of... But I read something that says it doesn't...
function the same way.
It doesn't receive code, it only transmits code. So, like, you can't hack into it. But then I read down farther, and they're like, biggest concerns, it can be hacked. It's like, okay.
doesn't get code, it just makes code. But
Yeah.
what if it made its own code to where, like, faulty?
If you could think about your cell phone and compose a text message in your head, I feel like you can get hacked. You're sending that message to the phone.
That would be so helpful.
It would, but it would also be
That would
detrimental.
be so fucking helpful. You know how many times I've thought about, like, man, I need to call or message or, something to somebody to remind them of something, or they remind me of something. If I could just do it at that thought, that would be super beneficial and super convenient.
My brain is too sporadic. I'd be in the shower like, look at my dick, and then my
Dick
just
pics,
like,
family.
Yeah, send it to
It
everybody.
would suck
and
if
I'm
I sent this to my grandma.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife's mom.
Yeah, something like that. You just think one of those crazy thoughts, and it's like, okay, bing, here's a dick pic, Carol.
Yeah, and you know what? That would make it easier. It's a weird that I thought this, but it would make it easier to be non-faithful. If you can just shoot messages back and forth to each other in your
head,
fucking head.
Let me check your eyelids.
Yeah.
Let me see your eyelids.
Give me your brain.
Yeah, what you got in
fucking,
there?
You fucking cheating piece of shit. Give me your brain.
I think that this could also be one of those rich billionaire guy things where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna create stock, and everybody can buy into
we're
it,
gonna create
and
stock, and we're gonna become superhumans ourselves,
and then everybody gets on board and they're like, yeah, we're gonna be cyborgs. Yeah, they start throwing their money in, and then Elon Musk is like, the science wasn't there. Boom, thanks for all the millions.
Yeah.
I think
stock market, we didn't have enough money.
Yeah. So I made $500 million off you guys sending me shit when I was telling you stories, and you guys got.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Starlink, motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel like
Where's
the guy
my
is
shit?
all hot air sometimes. Like, I like Elon Musk.
I do too.
He brings up really cool and exciting and innovating ideas that I'm like, that is cool.
Right.
That's what the world needs. But it's all bluster. There's nothing behind it. I haven't seen other than his.
Well, I mean, like, he's got Tesla and SpaceX and all this other shit and the satellites.
Tesla's
and,
a cool
it's
car,
really...
but holy shit. Like, half the shit you put in there, people do not need in their car. Who needs to be playing Angry Birds while they're sitting in their car?
It's all about luxury. I mean, it's all about the convenience, and that's the whole reason anything's fucking invented. That's why farmers get you milk instead of you doing it, because if everybody didn't mind to just get their own fucking meat and milk and grow their own shit, they would do it themselves. Right. But it's more convenient to go to Walmart and do whatever.
I don't want to wake up at 4 and go squeeze cow tits.
Nope.
I know that's not my calling.
Fucking dairy farm smells awful.
I had to wire a dairy farm in Northern California when I was working as an electrician. They stink.
It stinks.
They stink. Yeah.
I've worked on dairy farms, and it is not good. But that milk out of the big giant tub that they get, you can get like a ladle and scoop it out. That is the best shit.
Nice, warm.
And the whole... No, it's cold. It's cold.
Is it? Mm. I'm not a milk guy anymore. Can't do it.
Me either. Whenever I was doing it, I was like with my mom's boyfriend at the time, and he was working on a farm.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like kind of going out there with him. I remember I fucking shoveled cow shit for like the whole day.
You know what's worse than that? Shoveling human shit.
True.
I've done it. Ooh. I did it. I worked for the city of Lancaster, and I had to work for the sewage department for a couple weeks. And I was wearing muck boots up to my knees in human shit, and I was shoveling it. It had all like dried and stuff. Yeah. So it was like more like manure, like you would see manure. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't like I was trudging around like sloppy turds or anything. I was.
That's why I couldn't be a fucking plumber, dude. Bodily fluids are just not my...
Oh, man, I helped a plumber one time, and he cut open... Dude, he got covered in doo-doo water. I mean, he, like, cut this pipe open, and it had been blocked, and he pulled, like, this big root that had grown into it, and it just was, like... Just flew out everywhere. His hands, his face, his clothes. I was like...
I can do anything around my house. I can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to, like, cleaning out drains or toilet line...
I wouldn't mind. I don't mind like replacing a toilet or something like that. That wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, like you said,
just take it up, put the wax down, whatever, the little wax ring, and then sit it down, bolt it. You're done.
Just line it up with the hole.
But if I was to have to like take it apart and then like go through the lines and like suck a just dense turd out that's blocking the line, that's got puke on top of it or some shit.
Yeah, no, that's not a good job.
Sir. I could not be a...
No diss to people who are plumbers out there.
They make great money.
It's a trade,
It's a great job to have, but I'm not cut out for it.
Me neither.
If you can do it, hell yeah, bro.
You a man.
You making money, and I'm happy for you, but...
Yeah. Your boy can't be smelling like duty every day.
No, sir. I can't. I don't like poop.
I don't...
I like to poop, but I don't like...
It's man's last refuge.
Yes.
That was a tongue twister.
Yes.
Anyways, back to Neuralink, man.
Neuralink.
This stuff is...
It's intriguing.
It's very intriguing. It's interesting, but I think that this is the year, apparently, 2022 is the year that they're supposed to start actually putting the implants in people with...
Really?
Yeah. They were going to try to do it in 2020, but obviously COVID and all that.
So what's a ticket like that? What's the ticket on something like that?
I have no idea money-wise. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I think right now it's undecided.
They're probably at this phase of the game. They're probably just taking volunteers,
right?
Like they're going through trials.
They've used it on like rats and mice and stuff. I think
that's
already.
usually like the first go-to before you do human trials.
So I think that they're saying that this year is
show
going to be
promise in those animals. I know, and it's advanced, or at least showed enough information to where they felt safe enough to try it on us.
It just wouldn't be fair of us to talk about all the cool things and not worry about like some of the darker things.
I'd be worried.
Yeah.
And I like to say that I'd be like, hell yeah. But if I was at the face of the opportunity,
the operation room,
be like,
I'd be scared.
Oh
bro.
No, man.
Well, Elon Musk dumped $100 million of his own money in creating the robotics that's going to implant this thing into your brain. So apparently it's supposed to be like a super robotic arm, precise, and it just like it's
fail safe kind of shit.
It's like two wires that are thinner, like 2 times smaller than a human hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like super thin little.
That put it in your brain.
Put in your brain, yeah.
How do they have enough structure in the fibers to hold anything?
I guess it's still really tough, like strong enough to poke in, but I don't know. I don't know how it works.
So
is it
like
a neuroscientist.
Is it like a chip and then like things
with like wires coming down into it? Yeah, so it like sinks down.
It like lays across your brain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, there's so many questions like how's it going to affect your sleep? How's it going? You know, like,
True.
am I going to be asleep dreaming and all that shit's going to be texted to some random person?
If I dry my clothes without a dryer sheet and I put on a staticky shirt, is it going to cause some kind of discharge in my brain?
If I go swimming and
yeah,
get water in my ears,
there's a good chance that it's wet. While it's in there.
Yeah, probably. But still, there's just like a lot of different things. Like,
I have some questions.
If I get electrocuted while I'm trying to hang a ceiling fan, is it going to fry my whole brain?
Yeah. I think if you're getting Neuralink, you're probably not hanging ceiling fans.
Yeah, at this point, this stage in Neuralink, if you're getting it, it's probably to like help combat some major condition,
right?
Like
some
Alzheimer's
kind of major like nerve or something.
Like you broke your spinal cord 4 years ago and you haven't been able to walk since, and now you get it and it automatically links into your brain and tells those nerves. And if that
does work and it can make you walk after 20 years of not being able to walk,
that's awesome.
That is a miracle.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
I would advocate for it, but there's also still those scary fucking things that they're going to be like, this is for your own greater good, but...
I think as a healthy human, no.
Yeah.
But if I was like paralyzed or something, I'd be really excited about this.
The more that I've thought about it,
this is
fucking
awesome.
Hell yeah, I'd be all over it. Or if I had Alzheimer's in early stages and I knew that it was going to start to deteriorate my brain, but if I used this, it would prevent it and even expand my ability brain-wise.
Yeah.
I'd be all over it. But the more that I think about it, and when I first thought about it, I obviously had the thought of being afraid, but I was thinking that the benefits outweighed the pros outweighed the cons as far as, I was concerned. Mm-hmm. But now that I think about it, an internal like implant inside of my skull on the soft tissue of my fucking brain that is like the consistency of a bowl of Jell-O. Mm-hmm. Probably not. I'm just going to wear some glasses.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear some smart glasses.
Yeah, if I can take it off, put it on, take it off, be like, hey, I don't like this anymore, I'm done with it, that's great. But when you put it in your head, I don't think they have a retrieval bot.
Honestly, I think I'm going to get me some smart glasses.
Yeah, I mean, I would be down for that.
How dope would that be? I hate to, full circle, but how dope would it be to Camp Shitface just all recorded from your perspective?
Exactly.
The 4 days of it just... recorded from your perspective.
We're out there stoned off our balonies and looking up at the sky, being like, "Look!" Bring up Jupiter super big and be like, "Look at that!" That would be awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm buying some. You got me into it.
That'd be great.
You should get commission for that because you just talked me into some fucking smart glasses.
I want my money.
Hey, Zuck.
Yeah. Where's it at? I'm advertising metaverse.
Where my $5?
Yeah. $5. I need. Come on, make it $5, dog.
Come on, $5. Yeah, you sell one pair. What are they? They can't be that.
Golly.
I'd say a couple $100.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a price tag of $500. At the very least, bam, $500 for the first pair of like glasses.
The internet's not working right now. I know you guys can't tell because
think about what you
we're
pay
on
for
the internet, but my internet's not really. It's not working right now. Okay.
Think about what you pay for a PlayStation. So now you're being able to wear this thing on your face, and you have unlimited access to everything. I'm thinking it might even be like an iPhone. It might be.
Eventually,
it might be a G stack. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually, it will be. Oh yeah, there's a big range.
Yeah,
looks like $300 is pretty average.
Okay, yeah. There's $1,000 on there.
There's $1,000. Google smart glasses. Mm-hmm. I bet you them motherfuckers will tell you anything. But these Google glasses here is another thing. That's the same ones.
I just suck so bad with glasses. I have to buy a $5 pair of glasses every summer.
Ray-Ban Stories. I think this is the one that Facebook is involved with.
Okay.
It's $300, and you can record your stuff, and you can have it to where it will upload straight to your stories on Facebook if you want it to. Yeah, that's badass. $300, I'd get in on that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, but like I said, the brain chip thing,
that's a little excessive.
It's a little scary. Now, what's going to happen? I think there's going to be two outcomes for this. Like, it's going to be really successful. Someone is going to have been paralyzed for the last 5 years and stand up and start walking and be like a quantum computer, and then everybody's going to be like, I want one.
Yeah.
And then, there's going to be people who are like, I don't know about this. It's still really scary. So then we're going to have like a divide between like superhuman cyborgs and regular humans who just want to live.
It's only a step towards it because eventually I think everybody will have some kind of electrical implant in them.
Well, they asked Elon Musk, they're like, is it going to be mandatory? And he's like, of course it's not mandatory. He's like, but when every other person around you has a brain working like a quantum computer, you're probably going to want one.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be many jobs left for a normal human being to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're going to be doing gopher work forever.
out here picking up all the trash. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, we solved pollution.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
we don't need houses anymore. We figured out how we can sleep in whatever.
Homemade pods that come from the ground. Yeah.
That would be cool to just have it all figured out, though. As a civilization, to just have it all figured out.
Just have, like, that. Well, I think at that
point...
And,
like, even at that point, like, once you have it all figured out and the importance of the way needing to be that everybody's just on, like, the same page and we all just agree to it, and we can get rid of war and...
borders and...
famine and poverty and shit like that.
Yeah. Every world could be a first world. The whole world is first world.
But even with all the knowledge that came with that, the first thing that would have to be realized by the people in power is that the money is not worth the things that you're, putting on the back burner to gain this money.
Mm-hmm.
War. Shout out.
Yeah. War costs a lot of money and makes a lot of people rich.
Makes a lot of people die.
Makes a lot of people die, and old people get rich off of it. Old rich people.
Young men die so old men can get rich.
Yep. Stay rich and keep getting richer.
You want a beverage?
Yeah.
I need one too.
I'm getting low.
Your boy will be right back.
And then the other outcome, I think, would be it's just going to fail miserably, and people are going to be like, there's nothing human about this. Like, you have to be some sort of, you have to just think about it as a human being and be like, is this the road we want to go down? Because there's no turning back once, 50% of the population has got it. There's no turning back. I don't think there's anything you're going to be able to do. It's a scary thought. And, my brain automatically goes to, do you trust these people enough to put something in your brain that won't later potentially kill you? The answer to that for me is no, I don't, because, I think at the end, thank you. I think at the end of the day, they're here to make a profit. You know what I'm saying? So when this does come out and Neuralink does start doing stuff, I think it'll be a slow rush towards getting to it. Like, people are going to be like, yeah, you should do this because it's in San Francisco. Their company's
and if it does fail,
I
I think that will be only a temporary fail.
Yeah. Somebody
will come back,
bring that back to life.
They will fall on their, they'll fail, whatever, and they will correct that, fix that, and then they'll be back, and then eventually it will be working ideally, and it will just be a thing that we have as humans.
As soon as a little child is born, it'll just be that robotic hand to be like, blink, congratulations, you're a cyborg. Or maybe you gotta wait for the brain to develop. Or,
for sure, before you can, like,
put one in.
Yeah.
So you had to be like 25. Yeah, before
change
you...
pitch poke, you owe me head.
What?
Yeah. I said head. That's what I said. You owe me head.
Yeah, I was acting like I was gagging.
Everybody thinks... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the dumbass. So, yeah, everybody, we're going to get out of here so Push can pay his dues.
I don't stick that.
This is probably going to be a short episode because we got basketball to watch. It is March. There's college ball on all night.
There is.
We love you guys, and we love doing this. We really do. But we trying to rep the squad.
We're beating Vandy tonight.
Let's go. Scottie Pippen Jr. going Down syndrome. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It could be cured with Neuralink.
What if it could?
It could. They're talking about autism and all. I don't know about Down syndrome.
Down syndrome. I
think that's like a genetic. Yeah, there's something wrong with the chromosome. That's exactly what the word is. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
But autism and, blindness or deafness.
That would be nuts.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a 50-year-old man? You've been blind your whole or woman. Been blind your whole life, and you've had these dreams about what you thought that civilization looked like,
and what people
and
around
then just
you look like.
You're like, they're like, we're going to hook up the Neuralink, and we're going to turn it on, and you're going to be able to see crystal clearly. And
I can only imagine how emotional that would be. You watch those people that get
I would
those
cry every
colorblind
morning.
glasses.
Yeah, I know.
They put those colorblind glasses on, and it's like their whole life changed. So, that's what purple looks like. Holy shit!
I'll just spit everywhere.
Man, I saw it too.
But I would cry if that was the scenario, or not even 50-year-old man, 20, 10, 5, whatever. You've been born blind, and then you wake up, or like Helen Keller, you fucking blind and deaf. Mm-hmm. You just wake up and you can hear and you can see.
Now let's talk about one of the pros. So if it does work,
that's one of the pros.
Yeah, it is one of the pros. That is definitely a pro.
Yeah.
But another pro is, okay, say everybody does start getting it. We're all as smart as quantum computers now. civilization is going to advance
significantly
fast.
We're going to be the aliens coming to other planets.
Exactly. We're going to colonize our own. It's going to jumpstart us into like colonizing our space, like the Milky Way.
Something like that, I think, is what would have to happen for us to ever be able to learn how to travel at the speed of light.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just going to it's going to unlock things in your brain that weren't unlocked
What's
before.
crazy is there's things that are millions of light years out, and what that means is if something's a million light years out, if we learn how to travel at the speed of light, it would take us a million years to get that far. We got to get a little faster than that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I wonder what would happen if you could move faster than the speed of light. Like, what kind of fabric would you rip through?
It would just be white, because the code couldn't catch up to the speed
code?
that the code couldn't catch up to
We're
what
in a
you were.
simulation is what you're saying.
The speed of light is the constant, and the reason humans can't get to it because if you did, the code wouldn't be able to develop the world in front of you fast enough. Blew your mind.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
So do you think we're in a simulation?
I don't. It's 50-50.
Okay.
It's a 50-50.
You think it's 50-50?
I think it's 50-50 shot.
Let's put it on a scale.
Okay.
You think there's a 1 in 2 chance that we're in a simulation?
Yes. 1 out of 2. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, I really think it's half because we don't have that technology yet to create a simulation so lifelike that
now that
create artificial intelligence basically.
That 1 in 2 that I'm going off of is 1 in 2 chance that we're in a simulation, and the other one part is it's such a big chance to me because I don't know what any of this is.
Either we'll be the first to create a simulation so lifelike that the things inside the simulation don't even realize it's just a whole nother world or universe or parallel, or we're the last in line and we haven't been able to get to that level yet, to develop that
But
yet.
we are taking steps towards it because there are games that you can create the game that you're playing inside of that game.
Yeah.
And to do these things.
I'm so behind with like being smart. Like the thing that's
yeah, I'm back there, bro.
Yeah, like when it comes to
I'm in the back of the
people,
class cracking jokes with Poddy.
Yeah, I was here for the comedy.
Yeah.
Like you guys are out here
I'm
doing
the comedic relief. That's what I am.
Yeah, you guys are out here doing crazy stuff with your brains. I'm over here thinking of fart jokes.
Yeah. If somebody farts right now, I'm dying laughing, and that's facts.
Not the guy over here figuring out quantum
Not
mechanics.
the guy who, when I fart, calls it by its scientific name and the damage that it causes.
Takes one whiff and knows what I had for lunch last week.
You need to lay off those jalapenos. I know it's bad for your stomach because of the way it smells.
It smells like you got an ulcer in there.
Like, goddamn. Bro.
But there are just some really smart people in this world, and I don't understand how you get that smart. Like, I honestly, unless, like, you were just born between, like, Nobel Prize winner and Nobel Prize winner, and they just were like, you're not going to public school.
But you know what?
Here, we're going to teach you everything
even
you
then,
know.
that does, and genetics plays a huge part in most things.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that a Nobel Peace Prize or Nobel Prize, whatever winner, say they get together and they have a baby. There's not 100% chance that baby's going to be a genius or super smart.
Baby come out like Kid Rock.
Forrest Gump, just below average.
Hey, but that man made money. You can say what you want about him, but he was a billionaire.
Don't talk about Forrest Gump. He was a billionaire, a war hero, an entrepreneur.
Met the president like 3 times.
Yeah.
Drank 15 Dr. Peppers.
All-American football player.
That ain't retarded.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that's pretty.
All right, so
wow, dude, you clap that chair.
So what did I eat and what kind of stomach problems do I have?
I'm not the smart guy. I'm making the jokes, remember?
Oh, no, Bosh.
Is it bad? Come on, dog. Where's the balls at?
They're a little... We're going to...
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's liquidy.
Don't fail me now.
Pete, don't fail me.
Shoof.
He says shoof.
Deal.
So human... Yeah, I know. Human intelligence is just such an interesting thing to me, and it's all a part of like evolution, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're learning from one another. You know, you learn that 1 + 1 is 2 in this age, and then like this next generation learns that 2 + 4 is 4, or 2 + 4 is 6, and whatever.
Yeah. I think it just
all these things. But human intelligence is not a. There's not a. Everyone's not judged on the same spectrum because some people are smarter and can comprehend more things. And
well, if you can convince somebody you're smart if you're really good.
You say
at one
big
thing.
words.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, if you do say big words,
Well,
but if you say big words often, and like if you hit somebody with a few words that they don't really know what they mean, there's a thing in humans that it's called pride, and they have too much pride to look at you and say, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, oh.
I did it today though. I just admitted I didn't know something. He was like, dude was trying to tell me about a song. And he's like, it's Diplo X and Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's a Diplo X? It sounds like a Roman math problem.
Diplo X equals what?
Yeah, exactly. So I was very confused. And then I was like, you know what? Just research it. Just do some research. So I typed it into Google and a song popped up. And I was like, okay, so they're talking about music.
Decent song, too.
Yeah, it is a pretty good song. But at the end of the day, dude, our intelligence is a slow burn. It's come a long way from the very first human being,
right?
Obviously, but we're still what you would call primitive.
We're not even
in our way of thinking.
Yeah. We've only been, I can't remember the lifespan of the Earth. I think humans have only been around for like, I'm not even going to try to guess, but I want to say it's less than 90%. It's like 10% and under of them.
I think the Earth's like 4.5 billion years old,
something like that.
And humans, we can trace our earliest ancestors back to like 150,000 years ago.
Billion years ago.
Oh yeah. So there's 7 billion years worth of shit that happened behind us that we don't know about, and there's an infinite amount of shit happening in front of us that we don't know about.
We think.
Yeah.
This is just from perception. This is just a calculated guess that
we could just be two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl.
Hey. Okay. Pinky.
Yeah. Floyd.
All right. But yeah, just human intelligence is super interesting to me, and the
human brain is
super interesting. Do you know they say that the more that you learn, there are things that your brain itself adapts and like files down to, like, okay, so this isn't important anymore. Or at all, or whatever. There's just something I learned. It's not important anymore, and I have more information coming in, so we're gonna get rid of this.
Discard this.
Yes, we're not using this anymore.
File 13.
It's like SpongeBob, that episode where it's like, forget everything you know about yourself and like, only learn fine dining. Like, what's your name, son? He's like, we threw out his name. It's like that.
Yeah.
And your brain just gets rid of shit it doesn't feel of importance, or the less you use it. And I think that's just evident to anybody. You learn something. Say you do something for 10 years straight. Well, maybe not that long. I feel like that'd be hard to unlearn. But say you do something every day for a year, and then you never do it again. You'll forget.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to forget how to do it.
Yeah, there are definitely perishable skills.
Yes.
Another thing, actually, me and my dad were talking about this the other day. My dad was like, I used to be so good with numbers. Like, I was so quick, and I used to be really good at writing and spelling. He's like, but this phone in my pocket, he's like, instead of, like, me figuring it out in my head like I used to, he's like, it's just easier for me to pull my phone out and do it now. He's like, so now I'm terrible with numbers.
And if you don't know how to spell something, you just type it out. It corrects itself.
Yeah. So, bloop, you just keep hitting that and keep going.
That is something else that will, like, contribute to the detriment of education.
Like, we were going this way, then technology boosted, and then we're like...
Flatline.
So maybe Neuralink will even that plateau.
Yeah. And all I need is a little bit of Neuralink to know how to spell again.
It's unfortunate. I'm a terrible speller. My spelling is awful.
And I'm pretty good at math. I'm pretty good at math when it comes to, like, multiplication and addition and subtraction, but division fucks me up.
I'm good at composing, like, letters and writing.
I'm a
great creative writer.
I can write the fuck out of an email.
Suck ass at spelling. Like, it's a good story if you could get past all my mistakes.
If you can get past the long-running sentence that's fucking 78 words and no periods.
The no commas, the no periods, no uppercase, no just fucking...
Just a running sentence.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, this is going to be a short episode. Me and Posh are ready to watch some basketball.
I really am.
And just kick back and
last
hang out.
Kentucky game I watched, we lost.
And it was against Arkansas, so it's been a little while.
Yeah.
We've been on fire. Oscar Shebe, shout out. If you ain't a Kentucky basketball fan, fuck you.
It's amazing how he can still get all those rebounds with the entire team on his back.
Preach on. Preach on.
That guy is a force to be reckoned. He got National Player of the Year, I think.
He got SEC Player of the Year, and then I think he got, like, USA Today Player of the Year, something. It wasn't the AP Player of the Year.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Should have been.
But I think he's going to win it. I mean, still, it hasn't been named yet. So it's
they
still
wait
to
till
come.
the season's completely over to do that?
I don't know if they'll wait that long, but it'll at least be where the full, like the entire NCAA tournament's going on. I think they'll at least announce it before or in the midst.
Final Four.
Yeah. But as per usual, this has been your boy Dylan.
This is Posh.
And if you ain't had your Chelada, go get you one. If you don't like it, drink it to your right. And if you ain't watching Kentucky basketball and cheering on Oscar Sheboy and Ty Washington and Severe Wheeler and, Keon Brooks and who else am I forgetting?
Grady.
Kellen Grady.
Our old three-pointer.
Yes.
Black buckets. Yeah.
Then watch it to your right. This is... Yeah, this is just the end of the episode. Love you guys. Take it easy. We'll love you guys, and we'll see you. And take it easy, and we love you guys.
Peace out.
And, hey, wait.
Uh-oh.
Fucking subscribe. Dude.
Like, subscribe, so we can get the name Chelada Boys.
The Chelada Boys. We just got to get to 100. That's it.
We've been Chelada Boys for 2 years.
We ain't trying to be huge. We just trying to get the name. That's it.
That's it. I just want the name.
But, yeah. Again, love you guys. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.